Okay, quick unboxing video. You're going to hear a lot of noise. My 12-year-old is having a party upstairs, so there's a bunch of 12-year-old little girls running around making noise. This video is going to be a quick unboxing of a new riser from Border Archery. Basically, I've been shooting a 62-inch Tempest so far this summer, and I really like a 62-inch bow. It's just really working out nice. Last year, I hunted with a 62-inch Covert Hunter instead of my normal 60-inch. This is my 60-inch normal hunting Covert Hunter right now that I've been using, setting up for this coming season. Last year, again, I hunted with a 62-inch bow. I really liked it. I think for my hunting style, which is a lot of off-the-ground ambush style and tree stand hunting, I'm always going to like the 60-inch a little bit more than a 62, even though, to be honest, I didn't find my 62 encumbering in any way last season. But it got me to shooting the Tempest when I got that set up at 3D at 47 pounds, really liked it. So the bottom line is, I really like shooting my coverts for 3D also. Got me thinking, since I have so many Hex 7 and Hex 7.5 bolt down limbs, it would really kind of make sense to get a riser that would turn all those limbs, those medium limbs, into a 62-inch bow. It would give a new home to a lot of the limbs that I'm not using, and I just really love the Phenolic carbon Covert Hunter risers. So what I had done is I had ordered a 19-inch CH riser in Phenolic carbon, wood, and of course Cape Buffalo. Gonna pop probably my lightest set of Hex 7 bolt down limbs on there to give me, like, it should come out about 46 pounds, which is gonna be a wicked 3D rig for me. Here's the box. Let me open it up quick. I'll show the riser, and then when I get it all set up, I'll come back in it might be a couple days, but I'll come back and preview the bow at that point. I gotta put my reading glasses on because I'm old as fuck and I can't see. Here's a bag of strings from Chad. Always love Chad's strings. 1, 2, 3 to start. Let's go to the riser. I'm using a David Mirabli, the Tsunami. This is a knife that I designed, that David made for me. Comes off an old Tau War design. What always amazes me about is how quick, when Border sends you something, how quick you get it. It's literally like 3 to 4 days. Okay. So, we've got a string from Sid. These guys have really upped their game when it comes to making strings. Again, if I wasn't so devout to Chad, I'd probably be using one of these. But again, I will play with this string. We've got a stringer. I've given all my other ones out, so I needed an extra. All right, onto the riser. Okay. And one of their archery bags, which is always a very nice piece of kit, Velcro, beautifully lined. And here it is, man. And these risers just always blow my mind at how nicely done they are. So what you've got here is a Phenolic wood and carbon with white glass riser, Cape Buffalo back. It's got their adjustable side plate. Oops, sorry about that. It's got their adjustable side plate, which I'll probably crank to right around neutral. Just awesome. Now this has inserts here, bow quiver inserts there, of course, stab, basically all the bells and whistles. Now I don't know if you can, I'll try to go down this slowly. I mean, these are just works of art. And the weight is just awesome. Just awesome. Sight window's a little bit bigger than my 19. I mean my 16. I'm 17, I'm sorry. So there's the 17 and there's the 19. And this just looks awesome. All right, let me get some shelf material and plate on it and we'll get it set up. If you've never seen their adjustable shelf plate system, man, is it slick. Let's try to show it here. All right. Look at that. And it lays right down inside perfectly. Just super slick. What a great idea and just really done well. Very cool. Okay, I'm big into sealskin. I really like using sealskin on my shelves. Did a little bit something different on here this time. Not only did I do the shelf in black sealskin, I did the strike plate in black sealskin. Now, if I want, I can even, all goes on with barges cement. So very flexible, doesn't mar the riser, comes right off, take your thumb, rub off the residue. But basically, even if I want to put some tension with the adjustable side plate that they've done, I can do that and it'll just push out on the sealskin and give me some adjustment back and forth. Very cool, very neat. With the barge cement is set up, next I'm going to get the riser ready to mount a side quiver. It'll be a Great Northern side mount. Now, these are the standard bolts. I like using these little antler burr bolts. What I do is I get a little round furniture pad and I punch a hole with a hole punch right through the middle of it. Then I'll set the little rubber washer on it and I'll cut around here and then I'll show you what I'll do with the furniture pad when that's ready. So now we have a small felt disc with a hole through the middle that I'm going to pop off the backing. I'm going to center over my hole there and stick right to the riser. I don't know if you can see that. See the felt pad? Now the wire of the Great Northern will sit against then. The cap with the rubber washer then, whether it's the antler burr or the cap, will screw against it and hold the quiver on there, not mar my riser, and make it very nice and very quiet. Of course, the quiver bracket or little wire will go right there, and this will just screw right down and hold everything snug and not mar the riser. Very cool. Okay, I've taken my accessory bolts here, the quiver bolts, and cut them, filed the ends. So now we have the quiver mounted up with the antler knobs. I use a left-handed Great Northern. The riser is so deflexed that I like to get the weight out in front. The regular one will be way back here. The bow will be very tippy. This acts a little bit like a stabilizer for me and gets the weight out front. New string is on, quiver is on. It's awesome. These are 48 pound on my 60-inch. Set up as a 60-inch on my 17-inch riser. On this 19-inch riser, they're coming in about 46 pounds or less, meaning I didn't lose the 2 pounds. I didn't scale them yet. Probably it's going to be about 46.5 pounds. But so far, I haven't put knock points on it. It feels awesome. Another gorgeous Covert Hunter setup. And I've got, like I said, my matching pair of CHs, just slightly longer. I'm going to start tuning now, and we'll see what this bow likes. Again, very happy. Turned out gorgeous. Very cool. I'll be back. All right, I've got it set up. I've got 2 string knocks tied on. I've got string leeches on. The bow is pulling right under 48 pounds, 47 and change. So my plan was to replicate my 62-inch Tempest, which is pulling 48 pounds, and it's worked out. So now I have basically two bows about the same weight, shooting the Hex 7 type limbs, one a Covert Hunter, one a Tempest, and should make for a fun 3D season, easy to switch back and forth. Come hunting season, switch back and forth. Come hunting season, I'll jump to my 60-inch at 50 pounds. Next, I'll get some footage outside shooting so you can hear how it sounds. Okay, we're pretty well final set up. Like I said, it's pulling 47.5 pounds. Super smooth, I like it. These are original Hex 7 limbs, not the 7.5s. But makes a really nice 3D bow for me. Seems relatively quiet. Arrows are flying straight. See if I can stack this last one in there. Very nice. So again, what I've accomplished here is to give a home to some of my limbs with this awesome Phenolic carbon Cape Buffalo and Phenolic riser. It's my wife calling. It plays the Wicked Witch theme in the background. It'll stop ringing in a second. Another fantastic Covert Hunter from Border Archery. I'm gonna swing the camera over to the deer, and then I'm gonna go stump shooting with my two dogs. Thanks for looking, appreciate it. The guys at Border always appreciate everything you do. And again, really loving this setup. Should make a wicked 3D setup for me and transition really nicely over to a slightly shorter, slightly heavier hunting rig for the fall. Thanks again. Bye. Oh, I want to pan to the camera. Hold on. Hold the deer. Real quick, there's my bullies having a standoff over there. They're insane. All right, on to the deer target. Sorry about that. Okay, the whole point of all this is to get my two 3D rigs to shoot to the same point as my hunting bow. So first we'll shoot the Tempest. Again, it's 48 pounds at my draw. Now again, this is a close range, but it gets to the point of what I'm trying to get done here. Next we'll shoot the new 62-inch CH, which is 47.5 pounds. And if I had to choose between the Tempest and the CH, Tempest is an awesome bow, but I'm a big CH fan. Next, I'll shoot the 60-inch hunting bow. My kids just came through the door. A bit noisy. Okay. Now we'll zoom in on that and see what it looks like. It's an awesome bow, and Just two awesome, awesome setups.